Welcome, Alhan Bek in Arabic, Benvinda in Portuguese, Yakoso in Japanese, and Namaste in Hindi. Today's topic on the PEP Talk is Beyond Boundaries. What a topic! Ha. I think of rules and I think of regulations. I think of restrictions and I think of the norms of the society when I think of this topic. I think of people like the leaders, the supervisors, seniors, and customers and clients who hold us accountable. That's not a bad thing, is it? Beyond boundaries is something different. I think of those leaders and those supervisors, our trainers and our seniors, our clients and customers who inspire us to go beyond the call of duty, to do more than we have to, not because they tell us to do so, but because we want to do so. How can we inspire ourselves to be self-motivated? There is another word called empowerment. Now, the management definition of empowerment is that get it done. Go get the work done. Limited resources, fewer resources, less time. I empower you. Go and get it done. That's what the management definition is. Feeling empowered is when you feel self-motivated. Let me repeat that for you, friends. Feeling empowered is when you feel self-motivated. You want to know that you feel empowered or not. Ask yourself three questions. Ask yourself three questions, and if the answer is yes to all the three questions, then you should feel that you are truly empowered, you are truly self-motivated, and yes, you are truly self-confident. Question number one, can you do it? That's the question. Can you do it? Do you believe that you can do it? Do you have the time, the knowledge, the training that is needed for you to do what you want to? If your answer is yes, we are good. We can go to question number two. And question number two is, will it work for you? Will it work? Do you believe that what you are going to do, will it work for you? What you want to achieve, will it work for you? If your answer is yes again, it will work, that's what your answer is, then you move to question three. And the question three is very important as it's a motivational question. Is it worth it? Is it worth it trying this, doing this? Do you believe the consequences? Dale Carnegie said, the day you were born, everything you did since then was because you wanted something from doing it. Consequences, is it worth it? If your answer is yes, and you got all the three answers as yes, 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 then you feel confident that yes, you feel the work is worth doing. And when you feel confident about doing something worthwhile, you feel self-motivated and you feel empowered. Now, meaningfulness of all these things is connected to the choices that you make. Your mindfulness, when you perceive choices as you perceive motivation. Either you are a success seeker or you are a failure avoider. So either you are a success seeker or you are a failure avoider. Let me tell you a story. I was waiting in the airport. This is 2 years back. I was traveling somewhere and I was waiting in the airport, in the waiting lounge. I had reached several hours before the flight. I had a book and I was reading it. After a while, I went to a shop nearby and I bought a packet of biscuit. And I got back to reading and I was engrossed in that book. I kept that packet next seat to mine since it was empty. After a while I felt hungry, so I opened the packet and took one biscuit out of the packet. Obviously the packet was still on the next chair to which I was seated. I noticed a woman, a lady, sitting there just beside that seat. So I was seated here, the biscuit is here, and the lady was sitting there. So I ate the first biscuit and I heard a noise because I was engrossed. I heard a noise and I noticed that the lady took one biscuit from that packet and she ate. I ate one more biscuit and I noticed her hand going there and taking one more biscuit and eating. And this continued. In between I was feeling very angry. I was feeling like telling her something really harsh, but then I stopped myself because I didn't want it to create a scene. And I understood that she was not well mannered, she was rude, she was probably like a thief. Until the last biscuit, and I noticed she took that biscuit, the last biscuit, she broke it into two, she ate half, looking at me in a shy manner, embarrassed way, and very strange smile. She offered me the half of the other biscuit that was left. I grabbed that biscuit with anger and I ate it. As I went ahead and I boarded the flight, just before takeoff, I wanted to look for my headphones and I put my hand into my decathlon bag which I was carrying, and you know what? I noticed my biscuit packet in my bag. Hell no. Good God. Gosh. I told her so many things inside and I cursed her. I thought she was a thief. But it was not so. It was not so. That was her biscuit that I was eating. And suddenly my thoughts changed. I thought of her as a great person, a kind lady, a great human being. I wish I could see her and thank her. Because those biscuits that I was eating were not mine. Mine was in my bag and those were her biscuits. And she didn't say a word. What a great lady. I realized I was rude. I felt like to apologize. Now, where were you in this story? Which side did you take? What were you exactly thinking? I don't blame you when you thought that either you were thinking this is about independence or being interdependent. Well, you must have chosen it as independent. We come in this life as dependent. We grow up thinking we want to become independent. I don't need anybody, I don't want anybody. I can do it all on my own. No. We need each other. We need each other's back. We need to care about each other. We need a sense of togetherness. We need to move from independent culture to interdependent culture. With these words, I would like to thank you. Gracious, shukran waid, mercy for watching all my videos on the PEP Talk as we continue the motivational week. Your host, your friend, your trainer, your mentor, Sudeep Nag, would like to say goodbye. Au revoir, antio sas, wadain, adios. Until next time, do keep up the spirit, be positive, be motivated, be self-confident, and smile.